Hello guys, here we have a Dell that is not charging the battery. Anyway, let's remove everything. It's turning on but it's not charging the battery. Alright guys, so the first thing that we have to do a physical inspection. We have to go through the entire board and let me show you something. Oh shit, okay, this is bad. Let's go online and try to download a schematic. We need a schematic for this board. The board number is ZBU10 space LA dash A961P space as schematic. I'm not sure if we'll be able to find the schematic for this board, but it's worth a try. Let's give it a try. Alright, luckily I got the schematic. So once you have the schematic, the first thing that you have to check on the schematic, we have to check the charging section on the schematic. Remember, this machine is working, but it's not charging what? Not charging the battery. So we have to check the charging section on the schematic. Okay, this is the schematic. So what you're gonna do, you have to scroll down until you reach the charging section. Okay, let's go back. Let's do a physical inspection, but first let me show you the charging section. Where's the charging section? This machine. All right, there we go. We have the charging section. There it's written charger. So there we go. This is the schematic. Okay, we have to check this MOSFET and see whether it's shorted or not, because if this MOSFET is shorted, the laptop won't charge the battery. It will never ever charge the battery if this MOSFET is shorted. So we have to make sure that this MOSFET is not shorted at all. Okay, this is the board, and there we go. We have a big problem. PD5 bands. It's physically bands. Okay, so what you do is, let's see where is PD5. I want to see why it's not charging the battery. I believe that's got to do with that physically bent diode. I'm pretty sure. So what you do, you search, you type PD5, and then enter. Next. There we go. This is PD5. Okay, PD5. It's a double diode. It's 2 in 1. So if you follow this pin here, after a coil, let's follow it. Let's go to pin number 1. And I want to see what this pin number 1 does. Okay, this pin number 1 is responsible for telling the machine that the charger has been connected, and the laptop needs to be able to identify the charger, the charging ID. As you can see here, power source ID. It needs to know how many volts, how many watts is the charger. It needs to communicate with the charger through that pin, of which there is a physically bent diode on it, PD5. So now, no wonder why it wasn't charging the battery. You can all see why it wasn't charging the battery. So let's check down this guy. Put some flux here. There we go. Double diode has been removed. Okay, so now what's next? Okay, so what you do, turn on your multimeter. I wanna check something. Touch there with one probe. Put your multimeter to continuity mode. Okay, I think I see what is going on here. Where is pin number 1? I believe this is pin number 1. If this is the pin number 1 from the charging port, it means that the ID should beep when I touch here, and this does beep. This is pin number 1. Goes all the way until here, and some of the power gonna be shorted here. So we need another diode. Let's put some fluxy, and let me go and look for another working diode. All right, anyway, let's go ahead, guys. Let's connect this machine, but before, this is what we need to do. What you do, you take one prop, connect it to ground like this, and then you touch here, and it's beeping. It's beeping, means it's working. This is perfectly fine. Let's check if it's not touching the ground. Put one prop to ground, then you touch. Oh, there's no shot. Oh, wait. Let's connect that capacitor back where it was. That big cap. Let's put it back. Oh, still perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. Guys, I love the spray. This is one of the best, and I love this brush. Let's check one more time. If we still have the continuity from this side, from here to here. Here to here. Damn, this was perfectly fine. Let's check this 12 if it's working 100% or it's shorted. The 12 is fine. The 12 is 100%. Okay, the reason why I've connected PD5 on the other side, both pins are touching. Let me show you why. Let's go to the schematic. They're already touching on the other side of the schematic. So as you can see them, they are both touching. So it doesn't make any difference. But PD12, but D12, they are not touching. Those two pins are not touching on D12. So we say D12. Where is D12? Okay, anyway, I can't find D12. It's fine. I'll leave it. Put back everything.